When COVID-19 put restrictions on the 2021 Student One Acts, mass media teacher Eduardo Torres and theater teacher Anna Nickel devised a solution that would give the plays an audience and also exhibit a variety of student media. This solution was the Fishers High School Film Festival. Though the One Acts are no longer included in the program, the film festival still showcases a variety of student cinema from Torres' mass media and film lit classes.
This is going to be the second year doing Film Fest. So last year we did it because of COVID. We couldn't get the One Acts in, so I spoke with Nickel and I was like, well, I have some kids working on some films, so let's just do a night. And it went well. It really did go well. And I think the biggest sort of outcome from that is we realized that, oh, we have filmmakers here.
So the title of the movie is Friends of Misery, and the movie is basically about people who are really desperate, who have done some bad things, and it's about what they're willing to do to get out of their desperate state.
My film is called Innocent Until Proven Guilty, and it's about a falsely accused murder.
The title of our film is Price to Pay, and it's basically about this magical wallet that has infinite money that gets into the hands of a teenager, and it's basically about all of their spending habits.
First of all, I don't go into it until I know the script I'm gonna shoot is like something that I'm gonna spend a lot of time working on and like stressing over. So if I'm not totally enthusiastic about it, then there's no point in doing it. But then once I feel confident in the script, then it's like making sure the people that I'm doing it with I feel like are going to help me do it to the best of the ability I can, and also just having fun with it's a big thing with me, because like that's the whole point. Because I just feel like being on a set with people making anything can be fun.
Like the process? I mean, the process is kind of like I'll find a concept and then I'll either write about it or just forget it. And usually I'll write about it and then kind of like test it out, see if it works in a kind of a story setting. If it doesn't, I toss it and then move on to the next thing I'm writing. And then if it does kind of work, I'll finish and I'll write it as a script and then kind of show it to some of my friends and see what they think. If they like it, then I'm like, all right, I'll make it a movie. I'll spend my time on it and stuff. And that's kind of what happened with this movie, Innocent Until Proven Guilty.
For me, personally, it's been a little bit stressful because you have to find days that work for you. And then when we were recording the behind the scenes of it and the making, it was kind of just rough because you don't want to interfere, because you want to get everything, but you don't want to get in their way of working. And then getting photos and putting them together and all that, it was just a lot of work, and I've never done something like this before. But it was very interesting, and I had a lot of fun. I mean, maybe Sam didn't, but I think I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so script writing was never my thing, so I let Andromeda take most of that, but like all the technical stuff is what I do. So I did, me and Sandy really went through shot by shot about what we want to do for this, because I have a big issue with like getting big ideas and then none of that really works out because it's too big. So when I have someone to talk to, it helps me narrow it down to like what actually could work. And then like we just started filming today.
People should come to Film Fest because it's super fun and you get to watch all these cool works we've worked on all year long and stuff.
I think they should go to Film Fest because I think there's a lot of talented people, at least specifically the people that I know are going to have a movie in this, that like, it's just going to be cool to see what your own peers are able to accomplish.
To see what other people have made and to see how enjoyable they'll be.
Mm-hmm. Same, as well as seeing who gets the awards and who doesn't.
Because Film Fest means a lot to some students of the building, and it's also like, it's like a good way to support students, and it's also like a good way to get involved with other things that students are doing. Because like, these films are not like high school films, you know? Like, there's obvious effort, there's talent in it, and not like, I'm not just like boosting my own ego, like there's other movies out here that are like amazing. And I think that like people should come see it and like support students, because I feel like that's just like a nice thing to do. You know?
Yeah, like people are like working very hard on this. Like, and even if you like, for Nicky P, his short film is actually good, and I am very proud of him for this, and I really want people to see it. Like even for like Luke, he's always gonna have a good product. Nick, like you don't expect it, but it's going to be good. Like I can promise you, I've watched it, or at least I watched the first half when that was edited, and it was really good, and I'm really proud of them. So I really want people to come and see like what we've worked hard to do.
It's beyond the classroom, right? It's the conceptual art is one thing, the organization is another. To be able to process a story in its written form, broken up into pieces over a whole bunch of footage, and then assemble it together, those are great skills. And I think it's important, no matter what a student's talent is, that student has a venue to showcase their talent. So we have kids that are talented in film, and I want to give them a venue to showcase it.
Leave all preconceived notions of student film at the door and join us May 13th at 6 p.m. in the Black Box for the annual Fishers High School Film Festival. Signing off for the 2021-2022 school year, I'm Jillian Blackburn, and this is The Spectrum.